In a move described as a historic first for East Africa's capital markets, the government of Kenya has launched an initial public offering for a majority stake in the Kenya Pipeline Company, with formal invitations extended to investors in Uganda and the wider region. The offer opened on January 19th and will be closing on February 19th, 2026, represents one of the largest public share issues in Kenya's history. The Kenya Pipeline Company initial public offering involves the Kenyan government selling 65% of its shares to raise approximately 106.3 billion kwacha. The offer includes specific quotas for regional investors, with 20% reserved for EEC citizens, including Ugandans, and 15% for regional food distributors.
Capital markets, I do strongly believe, are a great avenue to support the growth of financial markets, not only in Uganda, but across the region and across the continent. So highly supportive of any institutions that want to raise, capital using debt markets or capital and debt markets here.
In a landmark outreach to Uganda, Kenya has set aside a significant allocation of shares for regional investors, particularly those from East African Community member states. Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury, John Mbandi, highlighted Uganda's central role in the regional energy supply chain, noting that more than 90% of Uganda's petroleum imports are transported through KPC's pipeline infrastructure from the port of Mombasa.
When one has to invest in an IPO, I think some of the things that are critical is what is your investment appetite? What is your risk appetite? What sort of pricing are you looking at? How long are you looking to invest for? So when an IPO has been issued, those are some of the considerations that one would look at.
The opening of the Kenya Pipeline Company IPO to Uganda and regional investors represents an important milestone in East Africa's financial integration and infrastructure investment landscape. As optimism surrounds the IPO's regional integration potential, analysts and some Ugandan investors have expressed skepticism over the valuation, suggesting that the Kwacha's 9 offer price may be higher than intrinsic value estimates, which could temper near-term investor appetite.